Alrighty, you guys ready? Sheep. Sheep. I'm gonna try to do a upright live today and see what happens. Oh, it just won't wear you on my neck. I will. Get the gimbal out. Oh man. Gimbal and earwig. Doop. I don't know why that was so hard to open up. That's weird. But there. Oh no, no battery. Crap. My door. I'll plug you in here then. Clampy somewhere. Alrighty. Let's see, where can I clamp you? I gotta boil my water. Are you able to see right there? There we go. Oh my god. Alright. There we go. You're on a bit of a bouncy. This sucks. I just want to do my stuff. It's difficult enough, this lifestyle. I gotta think about everything. Like, I don't have any protocol to follow of anyone else's. I'm constantly having to think for myself. And that takes 100% of my brain power and focus and to make those difficult, original decisions. So I don't know, whatever. Pull this down. I guess it's starting to get hot enough. Can you see that? Is that good enough? There you go. There should probably be more people coming in and just filming me so that I don't have to do this. So stupid. Try to not only film it, but then try to pick the thumbnail and share it and get people to like it. And I don't care about your liking. I'm just trying to share stuff that obviously is going to be valuable here as soon as shit hits fan. And I feel like I'm trying a little too hard to help sometimes, and I need to take care of my own journey. You guys ready? Look how tall she is. You're so tall. You're like a giraffe. She can reach a hole like 12 inches higher up. Like her neck is not only longer, but it's positioned like higher up. It doesn't have a dip. So she's got considerably more reach than Annie. It's funny to watch Annie try. She's so jealous. All right, let's boil some water. Seeing now this can't face straight down, so it's just like whatever, dude. I don't want to like worry about filming. Definitely don't want to waste my time editing anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god, hours to edit these videos. It's ridiculous. It's unnecessary. It's all just reiteration of the same thing. Updates are rolling in too fast to go back and edit any one of them. Just like the times are rolling faster, like the happenings are rolling faster. I don't have time to edit. It's insignificant. insignificant representation. And it's insignificant inefficiency. Right. Boil some water. Just now, I'm refining the felting process, the box felting process, even more efficiently, so that you're not having to sew anything. Oh my God. I can't wait to actually get, I took my half showers that I normally take, that I'm able to take with neighbors and people driving by, able to see. And I don't know if you guys know, but I almost have the bathroom done. I welded a cargo rack to the back of the wagon, and all I gotta do now is weld a bolt sticking out right here and on the other side, so that I can put over a strip of like maybe aluminum, and the strip goes and hoops over, and then I put 2 more of those strips down and put the nut on, and then I'll have 3 hoops that can fold down, and I can join all 3 of the ribs with some like fabric, some burlap or tent material or something like that. So this whole back area is a drop down bathroom, because that's where my shower usually is. This stuff is usually inside. These 2 things are usually inside, and I have my shower right here, and my ram's water bowl right there. So that he being tethered to the back always has shade now, and has water. This is our new awning. Just burlap is holding up, and it's so wind penetrable that I can just leave it up while we're rolling down the road, because it's not quite so long. I don't have those pieces of wood making it unnecessarily long, and then it's less area to be a sail, and it's wind penetrable. So both those things allow for it to just be left up all the time, which is so convenient for getting in and out of here when I'm pulling and I want to stop and grab anything inside. I don't have to go around to the back and try to go through awkwardly. I can just go right through the curtains. And I got a watering dish up here. Got this little, what would you call that one word that's really pretty? Talking about accoutrements, I guess is the word I'm thinking of. Now I have the cargo rack, and I have that. So for the girls up front, they have their watering dish. And yeah, I'm loving this new brake system, because I calibrated it so that it would be flat for the brake system, and it ends up being perfect for my clothing storage during the day when we're not moving around. And like a drying rack / wash station. And I got things that I don't want in the heat back here, like food and the water. And once it rolls around here, then I'll move it around to the back. But by then, it'll be so hot that I'll be pulling this side out for air movement, and then they'll be in the shade under there, or water. So I can just do this and lead it around in the shade, and then my welder and mask and everything is right there. And then I have my cream separator. I just figured this out yesterday, that I can take the handle off of my cream separator, and it fits in here, and taking the handle off does not negatively affect the process of separating cream at all. And then this is just like, it's so perfect for my overstock stuff that like it was confusing for me to try to organize into my like food buckets. I got 2 more food buckets that are inside, and it was really confusing. Yeah, so this is all stuff that can be heated. It can the sun, once it gets over here on this side, or I move it, it'll be fine. Yeah. So go ahead and put this over here. And then I got this ready, because I think I'm gonna weld two more bars in the middle, and then take out the expanded metal and have a piece of sheet metal that I fixed over that with a hinge at the back, so that it's a lift up little toilet seat. And just move the welder and sit down, drop this back bathroom partition, and then this is my my wool toilet paper scraps, and I have a container inside with the clean toilet paper that I have to get for it. I gotta get a new one, but so basically I have the dirty stuff underneath, and then I have my my clean ones in a Ziploc right now, but I need to get another can that nests down in this coffee can, and so that the top ones will be clean, and I'll just pull it out and put the dirty ones underneath, and then fill this up with boiling water. Once they all get dirty, fill it up with boiling water and clean those, and dry them out and put them back in that top portion, and then that'll be my this will be my sustainable toilet paper system. And then this will be my toilet right here, drop down bathroom. Got a little nettle plant I'm experimenting with. He takes a lot of water. I don't know what she is, but it takes a lot of water. And it's cool though that it's like one of the plants that I can keep on the wagon that my sheep won't eat. Though they love it when it's dehydrated and the barbs are disabled. They love it. It's like one of their favorites. Alright, so this is boiled now. Should be. I wish I had a neck thing that I could just slap you on. It's so annoying. I wish this just turned. Stupid. Alright. Boiling water. What's so hot? You say sheep. All right, you ready? So slow, I know. Got a flat tire right now, but that's no problem. All I got to do is rotate it, because obviously I got so much slime in it that the only way for a flat to happen is if the hole is facing straight up and the slime falls down overnight and exposes the hole. So I just got to rotate the wheel and air it back up. Hot. Oh, I didn't plug it back in. I'm in the torch. I don't like having to worry about this camera. This camera. I don't even know if it's plugged, if it's charging, because sometimes when I plug this in, this cord's getting old. All right, battery's on. Battery is charging. And then I can plug this in. Plug you into the gimbal and put you somewhere else. Otherwise, this is your only vantage point. Sorry. It's perfect though. I'm gonna move this anyway. I got my cream separator. I don't know if I want to run the cream separator. Maybe I'll save up. I haven't started. Take that out. I was gonna shake butter this morning, but then I was like, oh, I only got one batch of butter. Maybe I'll wait till I have two this morning. So I have yeah, I'm not gonna separate cream today. I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'm gonna do it every other day. So they're not producing that much milk. It's not quite worth it to run it through the cream separator though. It's gotten a lot easier. The cleanup is so easy now that I just put boiling water through it at the end and it just cleans it out. And then I just put it in that bucket, and that bucket keeps dust and everything out. So I don't have to pre-clean it. Usually you have to pre-clean it because things just float onto it. It's just got so much surface area, but keeping it in its perfect little storage bucket like that has been a game changer. That's super cool. What do we want to do? I want to drink some kibber. That's what I want to do. There you go, God. Stir you up a little. Thank you, God. Keep her so grounding. Oh, big baby boy. I need to get some paper bags, some little paper bags. I want to start aging my cheese in paper bags because I'm making them dry enough. And I'm cream separating them and taking the butter out. So I'm taking the butter out so I can, if I store them in paper bag, like whole milk cheese, the whole bag just gets coated in butter from the cheese, exuding from the cheese, and it's just gross. But if I age skimmed milk, is essentially what it is when I'm passing it through. The skimmed milk that I make the cheese out of afterwards ends up storing perfectly in a paper bag, to where the paper bag doesn't get oily. It doesn't get, like, it stays dry and like a perfect clean looking barrier package to move around and to pass hands. Paper bags are gonna be like the best post-apocalyptic cheese cave in bartering packaging. That and coffee cups. Like I said, but coffee cups take up extra space in order to provide a little bit enough of breathing area inside, along with its hole on top, to to keep the colony and the cheese healthy and happy. So a paper bag has, the entire thing is porous, and so yeah, keeping it in a fridge though, or in an evaporative cooler where it's moist, will prevent it from that porousness from drying out the cheese so much. It's perfect little buffer. It mimics like wrapping it with leaves or something, which is, fine enough. It just takes a lot more time to dry out, tie up, and then you can't pull it out and monitor it and clean it and do things to it and invite in different microbes from the environment if you want that. I don't want any incorporation from the environmental microbes. I want to age my cheeses with just the original microbial colony from the milk or from the kefir. I don't really like the kefir cheeses as much though. I like my sheep's natural microbial cheeses without any added culture or kefir culture added off the buff. Okay, so I need a jar. I need jars. I've broken like 3 jars recently, and it's put my back up to a wall with the milk production. And I just rehomed the lamb 2 days ago, so both those things have hit me like a tidal wave on difficulty on what to do on a daily basis. Oh, I know what I need to do right now. I need to water my sprouts. Yeah, little turd. Yay, happy sprouts. This is my garden. Wild broccoli sprouts. Good sheep. I got this perfect little spot for it. I love this little spot. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's just the perfectest spot. Look at it. Is that not perfect? All right, get a new jar. I'm gonna have to get a new jar, at least one new 3-cup jar. I like 3-cup jars. Let's see. This one's full. They're awesome for kraut. Love that. That's the cream. That's my kefir. Man, I'm screwed on jars right now. I have a little. I guess I could put the milk in here. This is the butter shaking jar. And I'll run it through the cream separator tomorrow. But I can't fit this in there. So, like, I thought I could fit it in there lengthwise, but it can't fit in there. There's not enough space across the top. I need my system back. Like I had a system down when I had a couple more 3-cup jars. I know what I can do. Use this. Use my kefir strainer jar. Put some milk in. I don't know why I had so much trouble deciding. I'm sorry, Mama. It's so hard when you get like a system down and then you lose a piece or something breaks with this milk operation. It makes it really difficult to juggle when the number of pieces in midair while you're juggling, so to speak, are changing numbers. Like you're juggling 5 things and all of a sudden there's only 4 things, and it's supposedly easier, but it just that throws you. I don't know, that's not a good analogy, but I call it juggling milk because it constantly feels like you're juggling milk, and you get really good at it until monkey wrenches get thrown in, like your jars, multiple jars break at one time while you, in the days that you rehomed a ram lamb, so that you're getting significantly more milk. It just throws you off. It's weird. Okay. I'll have to leave this out. I'll have to pour it into the bucket to warm it up. That's what we'll do. Okay, I'm gonna pass it through the cream separator just so I don't have to like hold on to this stuff. Because I don't have enough jars, I have to cream separate. That's stupid. Gosh. I need to get these jars back. And actually, there's some new jars that I just found. This is my new buttered chicken jar, but they made a shorter version of this that is exactly the height of my fridge, and I believe it would increase my, like, I don't know. This is the more common one. I should just go with this. So I'm gonna dump this into. here to warm this up because the milk has to be warm. That's pre-separated. Officially. But now I'm gonna have to make cheese after that and cater to that. It's so crazy. I gotta like keep it cool and warm it up. That's another aspect of the juggling. It feels like is that like I'm constantly altering the temperature of it for preparation and processing. It's crazy. All right. All right, we're ready. I'm ready. Missy. Ready. Good shape. Thank you for your patience, Mama. I try to milk them about 10 milk her 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. right before I go to bed, and then midday right when it starts to heat up, so that I can piggyback the heat of the day on keeping things warm for the cream separator, and then passing that curdling that milk afterwards requires it to sustain heat. So yeah, milking twice a day is perfect for her, because she's a big producer. Yeah, but I don't need that much milk right now, so I don't want to milk her like 3 times a day, because I'd get 25% more milk, 30% more milk. I don't know. It's not just like it would produce more than just that extra portion. It would prompt her body to produce more milk. So you just milk them 3 times a day, and it increases their milk production pretty significantly. Surprisingly so, if you feed them better. Also, if you provide them with more grays and newer grays, and you increase your milkings per day, they surprisingly increase their production a lot. Thank you. Switch. There you go. You gotta switch your grip, so you're not squeezing the same way every 100 squeeze. Change around. Who's that one? You don't like that one? Okay. She's got like a little pimple on it. I feel. Yeah, pimple. Let me see. Good sheep. Yinny, 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 yinny. How you doing? Good sheep. Let me see. Mama. Yeah. You got good sheep. Good sheep. This right here is sheep milk. That's what makes it different. Look at the inside of this jar. It's coated with cream. Cow milk and goat milk don't do this. They don't continue to have cream drip out. That's crazy. 10% or more butterfat. Cow milk is like 3.5%. Whole cow milk. Goat milk can be like 8%. Sheep milk can be like 12% though. No. Thank you. Thank you. Wee. Good girl. Thank you, Mommy C. Thank you, Mommy C. Thank you, Mommy C. Mama. Oh, the camera's not even on us, huh? I'm a dork, sorry. Oh. I'm a dork. See, I'm just not good at YouTuber. I'm not good at live streamer. I'm sorry. This is stupid. People who have problems figuring out what you want to do with your YouTube channel, come film me. Stop complaining about the channel. Stop complaining about lack of sustainable content creators or sustainable living content creators. Help this channel get to the people that need to be seeing it. Share the shit. I don't care about subscriber numbers. Actually, I do, because the people you share it with, if it's not above like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, then they don't think that the channel is legitimate. It's part of what's kept my numbers so unreasonably low, considering how many people are yapping about climate change and the need to live more sustainably, while my numbers are relatively minuscule. It doesn't make any sense. Not my numbers. It's almost like it's your numbers. Like, the numbers on this channel, the subscriber numbers on this channel is more indicative of the state of you all than it is of me and my like ability to create good content. It doesn't matter how crappy I edit my videos. It's not, the content is there. The context is not there. That people aren't seeing it as legitimate, but that shouldn't good girl, thank you. So patient. Yeah, that the content is so spot on for what everyone is harping about and whining, you know, eco catastrophe, we need to change. We need to have the government change laws to make us change our ways of living. And then here I am over here like, hey, we could do this, you know, or at least half of us, while the other half farm, that half of us could be farmhands. That seems logical. And yeah, I don't see any logic coming from anyone else, like that level of sustainability logic and action to back it up, coming from anywhere else on YouTube, anyone else's channel. So it's kind of weird that there's only still only 40,000 subscribers when everyone else has 400,000 subscribers. That's crazy. That's so much of a difference. It doesn't seem like that. Oh, well, you'll be there soon. Yeah, but by then, if I'm ever allowed, or if the channel ever gets that big, everyone else's channel will be on to having the norm, like a fence post, moved to millions being the average. Like, you're not a big channel unless you're not a medium-sized channel unless you have 1 million now. The viewership goalpost is just gonna move along with that. Like, if I'm not big after 13 years being on YouTube making this kind of content, I'm not like at a medium-sized channel yet, not even at 100,000. That's pretty pretty weird. Algorithmically suppressed content, because it's an actual solutionism and not just talking about the problems. Like they got people talking about the problems labeled as the conscious content creators. No, you're just helping to roll out those people that are talking about the problems only are just helping to stage the rollout of those things becoming the norm, because they keep them throttled, their reach throttled, so that those topics aren't getting too much heat turned up on them and too much exposure too fast from all the different content creators, too fast to where that topic will make people actually move to change it or jump out of the pot. You're such a good boy. Thank you, Mama. Yeah. Thank you, Missy. She doesn't even need to be clipped right now because she's like full on mommy mode to me. She was already mommy mode to me in the month before I rehomed her rambling a couple days ago. And now she's just such a great girl. Thank you. Such a good mama, such a good mama. Such a good mama, yes. Yeah. She's happy to milk and she's happy to have affection afterwards. Oh, she loved it. Her ram wasn't giving her affection like this, no. His teeth were hurting. He was chewing. And he was bumping up on her udders way too hard. Come here, Mama. Annie doesn't like the milk. She's the only 2 sheep that I've ever had that does not like the milk. I've had a couple of them not like the milk their first lactation, but then they get to it, like get to where they have that mommy bonding or whatever. Annie isn't so. Annie, you ready? And she's less health, so I'm just milking her once a day. Annie, do you want a milk? Here. She wants a snack though, doesn't she? She wants a snack. Snacky snack. She wants a snack. She wants a snack. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in this pot. Warm this black pot. Yeah, just want to adjust this. I want a couple more jars. I need a couple more jars. I know who to call today to get some of that. My neighbor up the street was like, give me a call if you ever need any more jars. I'm like, that's a huge helpful resource. Yes, it is. Give me milk. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, Mama. Thank you for one milking a day. Yeah. She shouldn't have nearly as big of bags, but it's all milk in there. Whereas Missy has like big bags, but they're mostly machine. She's more reservoir than she is machine. The milking machine that's inside the engine or whatever is a lot smaller in Annie's, and she's got a bigger reservoir. So whatever you can see from her is, get out of here, go on, get. Good boy. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, my Annie. You got the bigger teats. You milk out so much quicker. Good sheep. Yeah, chickens. Good sheep. Yes. Good sheep here. Good sheep. Thank you, Eddie. Good sheep. Thank you, Mama. Good sheep. Yeah, Jerry. Come on. Good sheep. Thank you, Annie. Oh. Oh. Yes. The first squeeze has always got a lot of pressure. You gotta have a lot of pressure to get it to unplug. And the first couple squeezes until it can get worked in. Those are the most sensitive. And she's super sensitive. That's why her and Happy were the only sheep that I've ever had that still don't like after multiple lactations, they continued to not like to be milked. They also didn't like to be, they weren't that good at moms. Although Annie did a good job of this last time. We're gonna go see her daughter soon. She's in the next town over. I tried to go see her the other day, but there's too large of a hill. Good girl. Good girl. Thank you, my Annie. Thank you, my Annie. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry. I don't know. Good sheep. Good sheep here. Thank you, Annie. Good sheep. Squirt back over. Get last squirt. Thank you, Eddie. Good sheep. All right. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you. Good sheep. Yeah. Yeah, good sheep. Yeah. Yeah, sheep. Yeah. Yeah, sheep. Yeah. Yeah, sheep. Get out of here, Jerry. Let me see. Oh, get no. Oh, ready. Let's separate some cream. Set some cheese. Morning, Bob. Alrighty. That's good, Daddy. Good shoes. Thank you. You guys got any treats over here? No. I don't know why that was meant for. Alright, they're out of hay. Out of my scythe cut hay, or my sickle actually. I used my hand sickle to cut down some plants down the road the other day. Fill up that bag. That lasts them for a couple days when I fill up that bag. But now it's gone. Good sheep. Alright, my cream separator. Separate some cream. Good sheep. And I'll make butter tomorrow morning. I was gonna do it this morning, but I figured I'd wait. I want to get 2 of those jars so I can shake 2 jars, 1 in each hand at the same time. I think that'd be like an efficientized way of doing it. How you doing, Annie? How you doing? Baby Bojan. You want some pecans or something? I got some pecans. I think she's a little bummed. She's like, hey, can I have a treat? You want a treat, Mama? Let me get you a treat. Oh, there we go. Annie! There you go. Treats are over here. I got raw cacao beans. You don't want none of those. You want the cacao beans? She's so picky. She's my picky one. I don't think she tried these yesterday. Missy loves them. They're so good. They're unroasted, raw. I'm gonna try roasting them myself in the Go Sun and what? I can't have fire right now. Let's get it. Do you want some? Some walnuts? Here's one for potato. Ooh, nasty potato too. Yeah. I don't like these walnuts. I love these lids. Subscriber got these lids for me, these black lids. Game changer. I hate those metal lids that are two parts. You got the center part and they end up getting rusty after like a couple uses and rinses. Yeah. But they're not entirely liquid. Yeah. I'm gonna try to use this today, or I don't know, figure out where to keep it upright. It's not staying upright very well. And I don't like it getting stuff nasty down there. What you want? What's in here you want? Oh, here's the kelp. 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 New kelp. You guys haven't tried this one yet? Yeah, try it. Mincy stuff. Here. Try it. Yeah, see? It's tasty. Tasty kelp. She liked it. And I want to try it. So picky. You're right, it's not very... They're cutting that with something. It is not very kelpy. That is not very kelpy. I mean, I'm not a kelp expert, but I taste each one of their kelps. I have another brand, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's not powdered like this. This is like very fine powder. This is almost sweet. This is actually sweet, and it's not very kelpy flavored. It's like a tenth of the kelpiness flavor of the kelp granules that I give them, that are noticeably like you look at it and you're like, oh, that's kelp. This is just powder. This could be half. This could be cellulose or wood pulp or something. I don't know. It's got a little bit of a sweetness to it. It's also weird that it says that the daily serving size is 1/8 teaspoon. That's such a small amount. And it says do not exceed daily serving size. Do not use for more than 14 days without consulting a health practitioner. That tells me that there's something they're cutting us with. I don't know, those two things make me suspicious. And the fact that my sheep won't eat it. Like, they are the best test for like chemicals and weird just shit that's unnecessary. So I'll probably end up throwing this out because it doesn't taste good. I got it for myself and to try a new brand and to see if my sheep would like it. So Star West Botanicals, my sheep do not like. Just yeah, if you're having the same experience from them where it's you're getting something that isn't very flavorful and it tastes like it's watered down or fibered down with other fiber, cellulose or whatever, I don't know, filler. Maybe it's because it is. So, can I come sit right now? Alright, we're good. Yeah. And it's tickling the back of my throat. weird that I'm not used to. I've never had that from tasting kelp. I'm throwing that stuff away. Give it to the chickens. Oh, good sheep. The heck? Oh, there it is. I lost the tool to tighten and loosen this. So I just do it by hand as best as I can. I need to weld a new tool. Now that I got a welder, I can make my own tools. Now that I know how to weld, it's so easy. I can't believe it took me that long. Freaking try it. Let's see. Good sheep. Yeah. Happy sheep, happy sheep, happy sheep. Uh-oh, UPS is here. I gotta go sign for packages. Probably. Yep. There we go. Be right back. Package for my friends. All right, let's go. That's milk. That's milk. I mean, it's cream separate. Yeah. I'm filling up my water boiler right now. So that boiling water will be ready when this gets down to, oh, I'm not even showing, sorry. Yeah, I just put in some water into my boiler here so that when this milk gets down, I can pour in boiling water and it'll go through the system and clean it automatically. Fly. Some fly flew across the flow of the milk, got knocked down into the milk bucket. It's you separate the morning milking, midday milking. Separate the cream. It's at 140 degrees now. I wish I put the water in so it'd be boiling right now, so that I could put it in right now and not have to. I'm gonna have to get that back up to speed once this gets to boiling. A little obnoxious, and it's not a smooth workflow. It would have been a lot smoother to start that boiling before I even started, because it'll hold on to its temperature, and that thermos that's double walled. It's fine if that finishes boiling sooner, but if this finishes sooner, then that's a problem with the workflow. Getting it down, I just started using this again this season yesterday, so it'll take a second to get back into the workflow. So I'm gonna go ahead and, with the heat that's still in this is like this is a 100-degree milk right now, because it comes out 104.5 degrees, and I had it out in the sun in that black vessel. Then I take this rennet. I have some rennet right here of my lamb's rennet. I need to test it more. I've only tried it once, and the amount that I tried salt is falling out of it. The amount that I tried did not coagulate the milk, so I'm just going to drop this in here and yeah, start the coagulation process for this, and I'll test that later. That other rennet, it doesn't go bad. This rennet that I have right here this commercial rennet is like 5 years old, and it still works just as good of strength, it seems to me. And I'm also going to smoke it. Smoke this cheese. I guess I did walnut wood last. Try it again. Now you have to boil in yet. Probably shouldn't be actual boiling, because these are like plastic parts and stuff. That might not be good. always a little bit in the bottom. Oh, good again. Boiling now. Don't want this. Hang on. I'm just gonna turn the bolt that way. Oops. Oh, can I do that? I can't do that. Yeah, turn the bolt this way. Oh, this. Yeah, it's gonna hit it. Oi. Sorry. There you go. Oh. It's gotta be going a little bit fast. Wait for it in. I love not having a floor on my wagon. So awesome. All right. Spray everything down. Spray everything down. Wash my hands. All right. I need to get a drill. I got a welder and a cutter. I just need to get a little portable drill because having to put the screw in each time is like, I know it seems insignificant, like an insignificant inefficiency, but every little bit of efficiency and improving of the workflow is ideal. And if I could, oops, cap fell off. If I could drill a hole through that and then get a bolt with a little wing nut, even, like, it's quicker to screw on, and then that'd be quicker. I just set it down, drop the bolt through, and screw it on, and not have to finick with a screw that is inevitably going to get looser and looser. So I might as well move to the bolt system preemptively. But I need a drill to do that. If anyone wants to give me a drill off my Amazon wish list, it's on there. It's like 25 bucks. I'm gonna get it. I need it. If someone else doesn't help me out with it before the 5th, I think Patreon members donations get paid out to me. And that's too hot right now, so I'm just gonna break it down later and rinse it out some more, and then set it on top. The head on that, putting the boiling water through, I forgot, heats it up so much I can't open it up for a while. All right, that has the rennet in it. I got about 5 minutes for that set, so I should smoke it now. I got about, yeah, hopefully I got 5 minutes. Set this out in the sun. You can see it. Walnut wood, smoked cheese, sheep cheese. Awesome. There we go. Alright. I'm gonna be in here on my seat. I'm gonna go. There you go. Good boy. Thank you. Smoke was escaping. No. I don't know if you can all even see me. There's a lid on this. All right. Heavy whipping cream, sheep cream right here. Right in my underbed fridge. Yeah. Along with yesterday's cream. This is yesterday's cream. I'll shake both of those into butter tomorrow morning. In my new, using my new butter shaking, super elongated, efficient butter shaking shape. I can't wait to use it. Yeah, I really need to weld a tool, a new tool for this, or get a backup cream separator, because I made the mistake of trying to soak this whole head in water afterwards to like see if it could maintain a clean product coming out of it, clean tasting product, without having to clean it each time. Like, I was soaking it in salt water. And that started to eat through and started to rust. Some parts of it pitted out, and that was not smart. So Eventually, I'm gonna have to buy. I want to buy another backup for shit hitting the fan backup of the cream separator, because it's one of the most valuable products I have, and it's the most scarce. Like, 1 in 100,000 or 1 million people here in America has a cream separator. It's like, I don't know, very, very rare. So after shit hit the fan, it'd be impossible to find. Order it now. The most significantly helpful and rare, difficult to find things first. Before your I'm gonna bring it over to my friend's face. I need to weld myself a tool, because I literally cannot function. I can't function without. I keep using my friend's vise. I was using that last season too. When I first lost it, I was just clamping it, and that'd be cool to have a vise on this wagon. A vise is so helpful. I wonder if they make like a super lightweight one, or titanium or something. That'd be cool. Yeah, a vise is so helpful. It's ridiculous. Huh. Yeah. This is my wash station out here. Our wash station. I don't know where to put you. I'm sick of thinking about this. It's stupid. No one's watching anyway. Comparative to everyone who's watching stupid shit. So what's the point? You gotta bounce around there with the window. So stupid. Why am I worrying about this? There. There's your view. Stupid. Why am I having to do this? Why am I having to film this unique lifestyle when so many people are reiterating and regurgitating the same worthless crap online, and I've only gotten Kirsten Dirksen and to genuinely document me? That's crazy. I don't know what to clip you to. I'm over this. I'm over trying to communicate my life in general. There should be more people out here doing it and documenting their own lives, and stopping by to document those. There should be more YouTubers documenting those people's lives and my lives. But instead, I'm the only one that's producing this content, and the only one that's interested in covering it, despite it's exactly what everyone is bitching about is what's needed. Exactly. It's insanity. Like, how much longer am I gonna have to hold out with patience with this? It's pretty absurd. Oh god. It reminds me of that meme cartoon where it's like, I don't know, I'm gonna butcher it, but it says something about how, like, oh, the system is so oppressive, and then some other cartoon character pops out of a well, or something random. It was like, and yet you choose to continue to participate and feed into it, or something like that. It's like that meme is exactly what, like, any protester that's protesting anything is in the guilty boat of doing. And it's like, this is the call to action. This is clearly becoming a call to action. for what is going to need to be done. I mean, there's a needing to be. I shouldn't have to explain this. Oh my God, I wish I didn't live in an idiocracy. I wish I lived in a place where I could just like and follow other people, because everyone else would be like more responsible, clearly more responsible, like convincingly more responsible. And yeah, I don't know. I'm just I'm feeling very inspired by humanity today. Sorry. Kind of hard to nowadays, unless you want to be like in denial. All right, I got my hot water here. I've been solar heating my little sprayer shower, and I just go through these freaking layers. That's the only thing about this cream separator, is it does have a lot of freaking parts. But I just take them one at a time, one of the layers, and spray it off. If I'm using it every day, I just spray them off. I don't have to use any soap or anything, because I'm going to use it tomorrow. And I'm going to end up boiling the butter down to ghee anyway. Everything stays sterilized. And I'm not sharing it anymore anyway. I'm going to stop doing the farm stand thing, just because I'm sick of trying to sell people on what they should be supporting before they're going to have to rely on it if they don't want to stand in a crappy bread line when shit hits the fan. Farm stands obviously are like, I don't know, every farmer who has a farm stand is experiencing the same frustrations. And yeah, man, I'm standing the wrong way for the wind. Going that way. I want to live my fucking life. I shouldn't have to be documenting this. I'm over this, dude. This is so stupid. But I got the important shit to share. Like, I just finally got the solar panel piece that I needed to hook up this solar panel so I could test which one is worth taking on the road. And I gotta God, I'm so over trying to document this stuff. I'm over YouTube. Like, they strung me along like expecting pay out of it, because they oh, well, you can get paid from your content, just sign up for this. And they started paying me like, it was $200 a month at first, and that quickly went down to like 100, and then it started being difficult to even get $100 to even receive the payout, because you have to make $100, at least $100 in advertisements off your videos per month on YouTube in order for them to pay you out. They won't pay you out. They'll just hold on to it if it's like $97. And it's been like that so many times since that it's like it's a weird unnecessary stress that I didn't used to have with making videos. I used to just make videos because I'm trying to help. But now it's like, oh, well, I'm able to do so much with just such little money, added money from these videos, that when I've become accustomed to having that project funding power, and then they dial it back slowly, and then not giving it to me at all. Like, I barely made it this month. I think I had $105, but it was a stress. Like, it made me like want to just put out a shitty video. Like, it made me want to edit a video and like make it longer so there could be more commercials in it, which I don't do. I tried to terse it out as much as possible, like I do all my videos. But at the same time, I could understand why everyone else's content is wasting my time so much, because they're just trying to like string it along for more advertising space. And yeah, I'm just over it. Like, y'all can do that, anyone who wants to be a part of YouTube, but I have exiting plans. I don't know if I've made that clear. I have exiting plans from YouTube and from money itself and from social networking and all that crap. Once I develop a local network of farms that I can work trade on, who also consequently provide me with that social need, then that takes away from my need for entirely stupid phone. I shouldn't be messing with this. I'm over it. I'm over trying to communicate what should be common conversation within the rest of humanity. everything, with local food security to, what is a stupid pop-up telling me now? Hopefully it says it lost our connection because I'm done with this dumb thing. All right, I don't know what happened, but cancel. 86 minutes. If you're sitting at home and you want to do something to avert monetary slavery, and or if shit hits, it does hit the fan, to avert starving and suffering and watching your kids suffer, if you think that one of those two possibilities exist, then you should probably be farming. And if you can't afford farmhanding, and I mean afford, like afford any economic hiccups or a collapse in the dollar, you have to have enough money to like be able to account for all that stuff. So I don't know, I tell people that if you don't have 10 years of property taxes to be able to pay up front, then I wouldn't go for your own property. I'd go in on doubling up with friends and a couple friends, so that you're not putting all your eggs in one basket, which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to set up multiple farms to work trade on. I've just been stuck on this one for the last 2 years, trying to figure out a safe and sustainable way to pull this wagon, and a brake system to stop it and keep it safe. And I just recently figured that out. Now the solar aspect is what I'm figuring out, because these flexible solar panels, I tried to leave like a week or two ago, and I realized that these flexible solar panels are not producing enough energy. And again, like, I should not be having to test this stuff out. This should all be like everyone's common knowledge that flexible solar panels completely covering the top of your sustainable vehicle aren't quite able to cope with the energy consumption needs of a underbed or onboard refrigerator and freezer. Definitely isn't enough to hold the freezer on 24/7, the freezer portion. But it's like barely riding the line of being able to power that. And I was like, I was getting ready to leave, and I was like, these have gone down significantly. When I first got them, the 150 watt was producing like 70 or 78, something like that. And now it's producing like 25 tops. So it's in 1 year, one season, it's gone down more than 50%. And I think it's because these solar panels aren't meant to be bent sideways. So there might be a little bit of micro cracking or something like that damages them, makes them less efficient when I adhered them to the roof anyway. And then there's been a couple of times that I've attempted to un-Velcro them and hang it further on the side, so that if the sun is on the horizon, trying to capture the last hours of it. And I think that moving them at all, no matter how ginger I am with them, has been micro cracking them as well. And so yeah, it should just be common knowledge that for basic electronic uses with like a refrigerator and your basic appliance use every once in a while, like a coffee machine and a blender, is going to require a hard state solar panel. In which case, on a small wagon like this, the standard is going to be these long, narrow ones. So it's like, I don't know, just like I wish that these guidelines were established already, so that I wouldn't have to spend so much time trying to figure this stuff out with my limited income and power. That's the main thing. If I had like even a tenth of the amount of money that the average person has, I've literally never even held in my hand. Not only have I never had more than, but I've never held more than $2,000. I think the most I've ever had is like $2,800 that I've had in my possession. That's so, I'm 43 years old. That'd be different if I was like a 20-year-old. But like a 43-year-old, that's kind of weird, actually. And I know it is. But it just speaks even more to how responsibly I have used that money in order to create just some of the projects that are shared on 123homefree.com. there's like dozens of other things that I've spent my money on that are equally as responsible, but they just don't fit into, or they're overbearing in their number if I were to put them up there. The website's already ridiculous. I just wish that I didn't have to do this, because this is taking me like a snail's pace to do it with my resources and my economic standing. It's frustrating. I wish there was other people experimenting with sustainable living in mobile homes that they or livestock pull, because that's the direction that everyone is going to have to go. Inevitably, if you believe that shit is never going to hit the fan, you still, unless you want to be a monetary slave in a social economic system and a social, what do they call those? Social welfare industrial complex. It's freaking, what do they call over in China? The social credit score system. If you haven't heard about the social credit score system, that is what they have. Like, it's not a conspiracy theory. They are on the books talking about wanting that, and they've already been using it in the major cities in China for the last couple of years, piloting the project of a social credit score system where just look into it. It's hell on earth, where you have to be concerned about everything you do, everything you say, every move you make, playing a part in a score system that dictates your freedoms. So if you don't have a high enough score, you can't get on the bus, or you can't buy plane tickets, or you can't you can't buy alcohol or cigarettes, or that's the way they got it set up in the biggest towns in China, and cities in China, is combined with facial recognition. They are able to facial recognition and social networks. They have everything set up to where it plays a part and contributes to your overall national score, and that dictates your rights. And so like every post that you make, depending on how many likes in ratio to dislikes that it gets, if you get a bunch of dislikes, then that